Hi. So I'm well aware that I said I wouldn't do any more modern house tutorials, but that last one did, really well. And not only that, but I hit 1,000 subscribers due to that video. More on that later. So when I saw that, how could I not do another one? You guys really enjoyed it. So with that being said, here is Modern House the 4th. Hope you guys enjoy. So step 1 of course is to build the floor. Place 6 floors around like that, and then put one on either side here, and then another 6 on this side. So you should have this sort of shape like this. Next, take this plain wooden wall and put it all the way around the side here, leaving one gap right there, which we will be putting a window in. Next, we'll be doing almost the same on the other side. You want to take this door, put a door right there, and a window right here. You might want to mirror that. Then just continue around the outside with wooden walls, leaving a gap right here for a doorway, which you can just take from there, mirror it, and put it right there. Use the window piece from the Shark wall gallery and put them pretty much on top of all of the walls that you've just placed. So your build should look like this. Next, take this tile piece here and place it on top of the entire build, including the center bit right here. Next, take the brick wall from the Modern House gallery and put them around this bit that's sticking out over here. So you just want to place a kind of shape going up and then also around, so that it should sort of split the build in half a bit. Then simply use any of the floor pieces. This one here from the Modern House gallery I think works best, and just top it off. Next, and this one's a little bit optional, you can remove this here and add a little skylight from the Art Deco skylight gallery. Just gives it a little bit more detail and is pretty nice for interior. Use the railing from the Art Deco gallery and place it on the top here. Of course you might need to turn on Grid Snap for this. Grid Snap 2 seems to work the best, and you just want to use it on all 3 sides like this, so that you basically don't fall off when you're at the top here. After you've done that, simply come and replace one of the walls over here with a doorway. It doesn't matter which one it is, it could be this one, or this one, it really doesn't matter. Next is probably the most complicated step in the build, and you just have to take this cube. I'd recommend turning it onto a Grid Snap 4 for the best results. Come here and place it right underneath the railing, like this. And you just want to continue this all the way along. And then you basically do the exact same thing on a layer below. Now, for time's sake, I'm going to copy and paste it here, but you can build it block by block if you're not already comfortable copy and pasting it. So you should have 2 lines like this. One should be below this wall here. If I remove some of them, you can see it's actually covering up the wood. And the other one should be covering up the window like this. Next, connect the 2 lines in the places shown. So after you've done that, you want to do basically almost the exact same thing on the other side, except on the bottom you want to be covering up the window, and the top you want to be going above the window. For time's sake, you can just copy and paste the one from before, rotate it a little bit, and that should be good to go. For copy and pasting though, I would recommend turning onto a Grid Snap 8, because for some reason the Grid Snap 4 snaps in the wrong place. So just a little tip in case you're ever using the cube gallery. Turns out I placed that one block too far down, so you want to be covering up the window with the bottom block here. in contrast to covering up the wood on this one right here, so that they're on 2 different levels. I hope that all made sense, but if it didn't, feel free to watch the video back again. You can use any staircase, this one here is from the Modern House Gallery, to put right here and right there, to lead onto a second floor, which we'll be putting in now. So basically all you have to do is copy and paste this floor so that you have a nice little floor in here with 2 staircases going up. You can either have 1 or 2, it doesn't really matter. I think in this house I left this blank here, so there is technically a little pocket in here which you can do something with if you want. I just covered it up so it looks nicer, and put the second staircase on the top here going up to this area. So in theory you could leave the build like this, but what I would do is I'd come and use these hedges here to kind of give the build a little bit more colour. So you can come here and you can add 2 at the front there, you can add them at the sides here, and you can even add some on the roof if you want to. You can put these hedges on top of these plant pots to give it a little bit more detail. I showed the best way to do this in my build hacks video that I did a little while ago. So that is going to be it for the build. I did do a little bit of an interior on the second floor, so feel free to use that for your ideas. As mentioned at the start of the video, we hit 1,000 subscribers, which is just insane. Like, thank you guys so much. I'm thinking of doing like a 1K special or something, where I do like a Q&A, but of course that is dependent on whether or not I get any questions. So feel free to leave any in the comments if you'd like. If you want to check out any of my other Modern House tutorials, or any of my tutorials in general, there'll be a playlist on screen now. And if you enjoyed, you're always welcome to subscribe. But with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.